welcome to my channel. My name is Joy Eto. I blog about food, lifestyle, motherhood and relationships at everywomansblog.com, and you're welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing outrageous African practices with newborn. Okay? Practices that we do here in Africa, in Nigeria, with our newborns that are outrageous. Now, having had 3 children myself, all in Nigeria, I can tell you for free that it is not easy having family members, mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, everybody come trying to put in their own input one after the other. But what I find the weirdest ever is some of the things that we are told to do, or these people are trying to do to our newborn, and they call it tradition or how they've been doing it before, and I just kind of find it very, very weird, and a lot of them are health hazards for kids, like seriously. Okay, so the first one is bathing the newborn with sand and palm oil. Like, I don't even understand that part. Why would you bring a newborn back from the hospital and then they tell you you have to bath the child with palm oil and then sand to get rid of all the slimy stuff that came from the womb and to make sure the child does not have a body odor when they grow up? Like, seriously, this baby has already been cleaned with virgin olive oil in the hospital and given a bath and all that stuff. Why do we have to use sand and red oil? That one, I don't even understand it. Okay, so the second one I find really weird and outrageous is putting foreign stuff in the baby's umbilical cord. Okay guys, this one is very serious. Some people go as far as putting cow dung toothpaste on the umbilical cord, saying it makes it fall off quicker, it heals the umbilical cord. It's not an injury. Okay, I've heard some people put salt, clay chalk, all sorts of stuff. Now, I personally do not subscribe to any of this. It is either you're using the methylated spirit that is provided for you in the hospital, or there is this cord cream now that you just rub around the cord once you clean it in the morning, and in a couple of days it is out. I still don't get why somebody would put cow dung or toothpaste. I don't get the relation at all. Okay, I find it very, very weird. Now, another thing that I find really, really weird is having to massage the baby. Oh my goodness, I am married to an herbal man, and the herbal people are known for massage. Like, when they massage you, you fall asleep. The one they do to a newborn, I don't get it. I feel like it's too much. You know, especially the part where they flip the baby's head upside down and then shake, 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 shake. Like, what is that supposed to do to the child? I find it weird, and I feel like it needs to stop, because some of these things cause brain injuries to these kids and we don't know. Now, another one I want to talk about, like this one, we do it all the time and we don't even know that it's a health hazard, is flinging the baby up so high and then you catch. There's been certain cases where these babies were coming down and then boom, they just fell on the floor and that was the end of it. No, like that one I don't even know what to say. Okay, now there's been medical there's been medical stuff to show that throwing a baby up like that all the time could cause severe brain injury that could lead to cerebral palsy, behavioral differences and patterns that you will not even understand, serious health stuff to the child. I find it weird. I find it outrageous. And then they tell you it's because they don't want the child to be scared when they grow up. If a child is going to be scared, they'll be scared. I don't see how many times you flip a child up that will take away fear from the child's, life. Fear is part of our lives as human. It's a natural instinct. It's just sad, because sometimes when you're trying to be like, mom, don't do that, or sis, don't do that, they're like, hey, keep quiet, what do you know? I have been doing this before you got married to my son, or I did it for your husband and anything happened. All these Oyibo people, That is what they tell you. But I just feel like it's time we stood up for our babies. It's time we looked at some of these practices and put an end to it. These ones are like the top for me. And then there's another one where they say you give a newborn bath water to drink, that it makes them strong, and then you give all these native herbal medicine. Jesus, this has got to be the height. A newborn baby that you just brought home, you're cooking all sorts of herbs and concoctions that you don't even know how to measure the dosage, and you're giving the child. It is outrageous. The liver, the kidney, the digestive system of that child is still very, 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 very young. You know, all it needs is just breast milk or formula if you can't breastfeed. Okay, so for me, giving a child herbal concussion is off it. I don't subscribe to it, and I don't know why people do it. Okay, so these are like my top outrageous African newborn practices for me. Okay, these are my top, and I would love to know which ones were like a trigger for you when you had your baby, which ones you're comfortable with, which ones have been done to your baby or babies. Okay, so please let's discuss that in the comment section. Let me know if you find them outrageous as well, and if you think they should stop. Basically, let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am so glad to have you guys here, and please click the subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.